Alright, Belloc Staff, another Inferno build that actually works in Act 3. Basically, my gear's all the same. I didn't really change anything other than my weapons here and my helmet. The weapons are just harder hitting. This is my old legendary offhand that I used, and since I'm no longer using Bounding Light on this spec, I don't really need the extra lightning damage, and this didn't really hit as hard. I don't mind going for a slower weapon on this spec because it's more of a cannon build. I switched out my helmet because it had Fists of Thunder damage increase, and this build doesn't really rely on that so much. Plus this one adds to the Transcendence. For the active skills, Deadly Reach is still on Foresight, but Circular Breathing on Mantra of Evasion to add 3 spirit per section, also per second, and also Inner Storm on the Sweeping Wind to add another 3 spirit per second, and Fists of Thunder with the Quickening, which adds an additional 15 spirit for each target hit. And then the main source of damage on this is going to be your Explosive Light. This actually took me most of the way through Inferno up until this point, until I realized, the damage just wasn't cutting it. It was more of an annoyance once you got to this point because of the life that the mobs had. It wasn't really killing them. It was just more pushing them away, which has its advantages, but things just weren't dying fast enough to be worth anything. You see I have 32% crit, 220% crit damage, which is up by 70% because I no longer have the life on hit gem in there. I do have life on hit on my amulet. I think that's about all the changes really. Dex is about the same. Let's see if we can't go in here and kill something.
I don't have enough spirit.
This is one of my favorite things about this spec is with champion packs. You can just hold on to the main champion there and just beat the crap out of him. And while all his minions are getting pushed away, it kind of releases some of your damage. You can see they pretty much went down absolutely no problem. I know this is generally thought of as a two-hand spec is what you're going to want to use for your weapon, but to me it's the Guardian's Path. Spirit Regen doesn't make up for the slowness of the attack. You're giving up a lot of stats for the extra increased attack speed that you're trying to get, when you could be just getting straight dex or some sort of resistances or armor. You can see regular trash mobs just go right down. There's times, when you get those extra big mobs, this, is going to be like a 40 kill streak that you ring the bell twice and they're all gone. They're just all gone. It's not uncommon for it to get, within a large group to get 2 killed with 1 hit rewards for, I don't know, a couple hundred XP. And we got another molten one. And fire chains is another great thing that I love about this spec, because when they get around you, if you don't want to be there and you don't really have anywhere to go right then, you just push them back and they can't really do anything to you. One thing about the spec though is it's not really a multiplayer spec. Barbs really hate it when you keep doing that. And you never know when you're gonna accidentally knock one into, if you're just trying to tank, you're gonna cream a demon hunter. giving up the life on hit does make it a bit more of a, I don't know, I guess I'll say intense build. You know, until you get your gear right, it's going to look like that. This is just my same old gear that I use for my other build. I haven't really started to gear for this. This is one build that I would actually stack more critical hit damage than what I have, but to me, especially for you guys using Thunderclap, I mean, more power to you if it works for you, but what good does it do to increase the critical hit damage of Thunderclap when the increased damage from the explosion is only 35% weapon damage? It's kind of like, it's kind of silly really to me, but to each their own. I killed 2 packs. It's, I think, a fair enough demonstration. Alright, thanks for watching my video, and any feedback would be welcomed.